Greetings, I am Kuf Knotz,
I'm Christine Elise.
and you are watching Extended Play Sessions. Greetings, how's everyone feeling tonight? We are honored to be here.
Yes.
Before we jump into our set, we usually like to take about 3 minutes to ground the energy and just get into a good place, a good space. So as we do that, we share mantras that we aim to live by each day. Today we plant seeds for the life we long to live. We are open and willing to flow with life's changes. We create a space of calm and clarity around us. Today we will step outside of our comfort zone.
Growing and changing, we all are.
We've learned to breathe easy.
Breathing in and out.
As we know, our breaths are an entryway to inner calm. We take each activity one at a time.
One thing at a time.
As we know, there's no rush. Breathe easy.
Inhale and exhale and do it all again.
Today we will see the world with enthusiasm and curiosity. No one other than yourself can distract you from this moment.
Everything is inside of you.
Always be present.
Find the peace inside.
We are all works in progress, and that's a beautiful thing. We seek and find the sacred in the ordinary. Breathe easy. So this next song we're going to do, actually our first song we'll do, is Magic. This life is full of magic. Be open and willing to accept it. Magic. The pen holding slash freedom fighting, hoping to enlighten a spark of flame here. Listen close as we approach the new horizons and chalk it up. See, experimental music is what we bump and bump loud, so it vibrates your soul. There's rhythm when I stroll, poetical speech, abnormal rap song. Y'all inhale like and fly high off the vibe, yet and still we grounded. 2-1 pounded, Illadelph lounging. You know the road we stroll. We kick stones as we roam and paint poems like graph on city walls. Yes, we create for a cause, and the sound, it was born in our basement from scratch. Voice and sound clash, splatter like paint on the canvas. Capture the action happen. Vibrant madness, heart filled with passion. This art is where the magic happens. 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 Pants sagging, thinking I knew it all. Hand hustle and keep a watch for the nan yelling, brother jailing, pops lit up. It had me zoning out at night, not believing in luck. Yeah, I was searching for something, I ain't know what. I just knew I wasn't trying to be hometown stuck. Break out, move fast, homie, escape quick. I laced up my A6 and kept the plans basic. Think too hard, you fail before you start. So I went with my God-given, follow the vision. Words over rhythm, keep it live for the listeners. Every day writing till my pen went inkless. Had to hustle hard, taking many jobs, knowing down the road a pot of gold I would come upon. Had to hustle hard, taking many jobs, knowing down the road a pot of gold I would come upon.
Magic, magic, magic.
This art is where the magic happens.
Magic, magic.
This art is where the magic happens.
Magic, magic, magic.
This art is where the magic happens. Alone in a zone, we create these songs. How's everyone feeling out there? Beautiful. Yeah, what's up? Oh, cool. This is a love song for all the lovers out there, which should be everyone. We all got love in our hearts. You're in tune and I'm in tune. Together we shine bright like the moon. I seen you beaming from across the room. Makes my heart go boom, ti boom, boom, ti boom. You're in tune and I'm in tune. Together we shine bright like the moon. I seen you beaming from across the room. Makes my heart go boom, ti boom, boom, ti boom. Look at you, so beautiful. Make me wanna write a tune for you. All natural, I see your light shine. In your eyes, it's the right time. Yeah, thank God for the blessing. You're a breath of fresh and so gentle. The warmth was felt through the mental, though the physical is so intense. Yeah, I love both, two sides of the fence. The spiritual, our best connect. Yeah, cause that's where our hearts live. Our experience quite positive.
Our experience is quite positive.
That's where our hearts live. You're in tune and I'm in tune. Together we shine bright like the moon. I seen you beaming from across the room. Makes my heart go boom, ti boom, boom, ti boom. You're in tune and I'm in tune. Together we shine bright like the moon. I seen you beaming from across the room. Makes my heart go boom, ti boom, boom, ti boom. And you're in tune.
Together we shine bright
like the moon.
You're in tune.
And you're in tune.
Together we shine bright
like the moon.
like the moon.
You're in tune and I'm in tune. Together we shine bright like the moon. I seen you beaming from across the room. Makes my heart go boom, to boom, boom, to boom. You're in tune and I'm in tune. Together we shine bright like the moon. I seen you beaming from across the room. Makes my heart go boom, to boom, boom, to boom. New Days. Has anyone seen a harpist live before? Awesome. Great.
Yeah.
Word. Great.
Thanks for coming back.
New Days. We're very thankful for each new day we see. As we know, tomorrow is not promised for any of us. So we take full advantage of every moment and new opportunity. Let go of the things that no longer serve us. And focus on the new days.
Hello to the new days. Goodbye to the old ways. I'm on just at a love pace. Here to give it away, give it away, give it. Hello to the new days.
Hello.
Goodbye to the old ways. I'm on just at a love pace. Here to give it away, give it away, give it.
Feel free to clap or snap along. Yo, I'm just staring out the window. Days move fast, but I'm taking it in slow. You notice these just remain calm. Surrounding me's the storm, but it don't last long. I know the piercing sun, soon to brighten any grim look or feeling it might have been. Yeah, it's all love inside of the temple. When you enter, look up, keep a positive mental. We breed thoughts and ideas so nice. Uniting, not dividing, so we grow jaw tight, yeah. I reminisce of all the beauty I've known. As a youngin', mama showed me different ways to go. In my left ear, yep, and right out the other. But some years later, I've rediscovered, uncovered those precious gems. Thank you, Mom. You knew it'd sink in. It just took some time. And now I move steady with this heart of gold. And I'm paying what I've gained so the youth can grow. Spiritually, say la vie. Through these sounds and words, we found our grounds of peace, firmly planted, outstanding, joy to say the least. Now the comet's landing, illuminating space, sharing rays of light. We travel so far with the pure divine. It comes unscheduled, but always on time, and that's real.
Hello to the new days.
Hello.
Back to the old ways. I'm on just at a love pace. Here to give it away, give it away, give it. Hello to the new days.
Hello.
Goodbye to the old ways. I'm on just at a love pace. Here to give it away, give it away, give it.
New Days.
Cycles?
Cycles. Cycles are put in place and move in continuous motion. We believe cycles are good to break, though, because when you break cycles, it allows growth. It's been a long road, a lot of obstacles, but I found myself in the mix of it all, a little light shone. So we took that in and let it guide us through life with an abstract pen, thoughts captured. Now my mind's at work, not even realizing what this art is worth. till I struck truth and then it all got clear. My past, my present, true life lessons, family loss, friends and women, off the wonder the reason for this division. Then I realized we got different visions, so my stroll became one with those like-minded, those that inspire and push me higher. Yeah, those that inspire and push me higher.
Cycles stay the same until you bright.
We gotta break the cycles.
Patterns will not change until you may.
How will things ever change if we remain the same?
Cycles stay the same until you bright.
We gotta break the cycles.
Patterns will not change until you may.
How will things ever change if we remain the same? Break the cycle. This is vital. Growth and change is part of our survival. Break the cycle. This is vital. Growth and change is part of our survival. Break the cycle. This is vital. Growth and change is part of our survival. Break the cycle. This is vital. Growth and change is part of our survival. So we just released a new album about a week ago. That album is called Community, with a focus on the word unity. And so we have vinyl available, we have cassettes available, and CDs.
Yes.
We covered all the basics. So this new song is not on that album. It's we've already started working on another album, and so this will be on that album. And this is Head Up. Silver linings. And it feels so good. Okay.
Gotta keep your head up. Don't stop, let your body rock. Head up. Come on, don't stop now. Gotta keep your head up. Don't stop, let your body rock. Head up. Come on, don't stop.
We all go through our struggles and hard times. A good thing about life, though, is nothing lasts forever. So with that in mind, please keep your
Gotta keep your
head up.
head up. Don't stop, let your body rock. Head up. Come on, don't stop now. Gotta keep your head up. Don't stop, let your body rock. Head up.
Sky high.
Come on, don't stop now.
Sky high.
Come on, don't stop.
We keep our heads sky high and elevate through the use of these lines. Practice patience and master time. Positive thoughts and a peaceful mind. Positive thoughts
Sky
and a peaceful mind. We elevate through the use of these lines. We practice patience and learn to master time. Positive thoughts and a peaceful mind. It's beautiful to be back out performing after a nice little break. We took full advantage of that break and got the rest that our body needed, and we also were able to record that new album. So
Yeah.
make the best out of an interesting situation.
Nice. We're going to do a song that we weren't planning on doing, but it's a beautiful song. This song is called Spirit Walk, and it came from my grandma, a message from my grandma that when the rays peer through the clouds, that our elders or people who have passed are still walking with us in our journey, and they're still guiding us and there if we listen. And after she passed, now that has a whole different meaning to me. So that's kind of where this chorus came from.
And I dedicate this song to my brother as well, who passed away way too early. May he be watching over us and resting in peace. Yeah, I'm in the present, but listen to the elders and the spirits that already passed. Some can relate, but others might laugh, not knowing that they travel and refute what is time. See, energy is infinite, and so we move way beyond those imaginary lines. I walk the divine path and read signs, no coincidence. The blessings on my mind, mind. If your soul loves the sun,
I can see them in the sunshine.
rock on.
When the rays break through the clouds, are on my mind.
My mind.
I can see them in the sunshine.
Rock on.
When the rays break through the clouds, are on my mind.
My mind.
When the rays break through the clouds, they're on my mind.
This is a pattern I've learned to know. Within the realm of self-help, I've eagerly grown, and knowledge of self became jewels of wealth. So I pocket those and practice flows. You master what you work at. I learned that. Search for facts. My purpose, I believe, is to do work through rap. Yeah, MCing, peace seeking, mind freeing, capturing the energy that leads to healing. Give thanks to the sun spirits. We need them. If your soul loves the sun,
I can see them in the sunshine.
rock on.
When the rays break through the clouds are on my mind.
My mind,
I can see them in the sunshine.
rock on.
When the rays break through the clouds are on my mind.
My mind. If your soul loves the sun, rock on.
They're on my mind.
If your soul loves the sun, I think we take a break here. Yeah. All right, cool. We'll take a quick 10 minute break. I feel like that flew. It felt like 10 minutes. Great. Short and sweet.
And we'll be back.
Cool. Sounds good. Thank you all for rocking with us. We appreciate it.
You guys had me screwed up because I didn't know what the end song was.
Welcome back. You're watching the extended play sessions. We're going to start with welcome. It's fitting. Welcome, welcome, the energy's magnetic, inviting, rewriting those outdated aesthetics. Word medic, we said it, thought and speech mantras, pocket full of crystals, living the street gospel, proper with the boombox, retro flex though, speakers bang heavy, city streets just echo, logic, clear optics, what's toxic, let go, imperial mind state, deliberate moves, the intentions guide a different pattern of tunes, magic in the bottle, full throttle we bloom, flowers out the gravel, ashes on the mantle. My brother left early, time's hard to handle, but strength's been granted through the creator, believing in something greater, working the hard labor, traveling, imagining peace could be our savior. So we spread it, yeah, music with a message. The madness has a method, hand stretched to fetch it. And once we grab it, we build like mathematics. Yes, human life, it moves rapid, hard to master, take nothing for granted. We got a small dosage, somehow we still manage to bring it to fruition, envision and go after. God bless those in the next chapter. Love captured, power to the people.
Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Flowers bloom till the sun hits noon. Get out of gloom. Feel the rays of life, the rise of life. Flowers bloom till the sun hits noon. Get out of gloom. Feel the rays of life, the rise of life. Flowers bloom till the sun hits noon. Get out of gloom. Feel the rays of life, the rise of life.
Welcome. That is the first song off our new album.
Yes. 3 to Philadelphia.
Let's do Philadelphia. By chance, anyone in here from Philadelphia? Yeah? Great. In the house, Philly. So this song is about Philadelphia. Before moving to Asbury Park, I lived in Philadelphia for years. And I was on an episode of a show called Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And yeah, so being on there, I was inspired to write a song. I'm like, I'm an artist, I can write a song. So I wrote this as in my head as a theme song for the show. And they didn't use it, but we got a good song about Philly out of it. Welcome to Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. It's the birthplace of independence, y'all. Welcome to the 215th, the land of crazy skaters, graph writers and spliffs, small streets, big dreams, starving artists, the place where the elders spread their words to the youth, the land of Jazzy Jeff and the Roots, the Liberty Bell, City Hall and Love Park, South Street in the summer, some parade with mamas, West Philly rosters, South Philly hustlers, North Philly drug spots, anything under the sun you want they got, believe me they got, it's the place of the underdog, Sly Stallone, remember Mo Cheeks, Dr. J, Mo Malone, see Philly had the throne, boy you out of your zone, Northern Liberties, that house, all the hipsters, Center City white collar, Old City pop collars. Yeah, it's Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, shining on me, filled with love and diversity. Rhythm of the beats flow through the streets as the history traces on our fate. Philadelphia, shining on me, filled with love and diversity. Out in the park and dancing after dark. A city, I love a city, I'm so.
P's for the people that keep the city live. H is for the hustle, this city's do or die. I is for ill, that explain us well, yeah, ill is in It ain't hard to tell. L is for the love that the city project. The other L's for the love we hold for music. Y's for the youth, yo, the future's y'all's. The city breeds stars, we nice with ours. The P-H-I-L-L-Y, hard living, hard rhythm, we aim to stay fly. The P-H-I-L-L-Y, hard rhythms, hard living, we aim to stay fly. P-H-I-L-L-Y, hard rhythms, hard living, we aim to stay fly. The P-H-I-L-L-Y, deep wisdom, street vision, keep your eye on the prize.
Philadelphia,
Shine on me,
filled with love and diversity. Rhythm of the beats flow through the streets as the history traces on our fate. Philadelphia, shine on me, filled with love and diversity. Out in the park and dancing after dark, a city I love, a city outside.
Philly, Philly.
City lights? City lights? Open heart. I'll do open heart.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Cool.
open heart's
Open heart.
a good one.
So
Open
this-
our hearts.
This is off of our first album. We put out in 2018. This song was written by Christine Elise.
Doesn't have to be so complicated. Those games and names are overrated. It doesn't have to be so complicated. Those games and names are overrated. Spoken by elders from past time, tell us to take a moment, just one moment to open your heart, open your heart, open your heart. Let's your mind unwind. Let your mind unwind. Let your mind, your mind unwind.
I was raised in a small town, right outside the city, yo. Every day loud tunes was playing on the stereo. My brother in the basement getting higher than a kite be. And I was trying to figure ways to get up on that bright screen. Big dreams, big lights, money, fame, much hype. I saw myself shining brighter than the sunlight. Nan singing gospel, mom praying every night. My dad was in the bar and my pen was bleeding just right. Ink upon the pages, my future being scripted. A diary of everything I seen and how it built me. Stronger I was made from the things that ain't kill me. I put it in the art and that outcome was filthy. But honest as I ever been. See, music is the medicine. I'm feeling tired, but inspired as the world spins. And I don't know the future, I just know where I've been. So now I'm jumping off the cliff, hoping love takes me in.
Love, please take me
Hoping
in.
love takes me in.
Love, please take me in. I know I'm listening.
I'm listening.
To what you say. Doesn't have to be so complicated. Those games and names are overrated. Spoken by elders from past time, tell us to take a moment, just one moment to open your heart, open your heart, open your heart, let your mind unwind, let your mind unwind, let your mind
Open heart.
That's one of those songs that actually takes my mind to a different place. We have this thing called middle space. And are there any musicians out there that ever gotten lost in the music, lost in playing, or even listeners? Yeah. And so we call it middle space, where you're still grounded and connected and still present, but you're also like really not. That song brings me to that place. City Lights?
City Lights, cool. So now we're gonna take it to, we're gonna act like we're at a festival, and everyone out there has those like fluorescent glow sticks,
yes.
And you're waving them around and dancing. So if you do have them, please feel free to jump up and dance around. We should have told you before you came.
Oh, we got some in the back.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. We all hold a light inside of us. We invite you to let your light shine. This is City Lights.
City lights.
The moon comes up and the stars fill the skies. Take one moment to give thanks for life. The moon comes up and the stars fill the skies. Take one moment to give thanks for life. Give thanks.
Give thanks for life.
Give thanks.
City lights shine on me. Be the glow you wish to see. Yeah. City lights shine on me. Be the glow you wish to see. Yeah. Be the glow you wish to be. Be the glow you wish to see. Yeah.
The moon comes up and the stars fill the skies. Take one moment to give thanks for life. The moon comes up and the stars fill the skies. Take one moment to give thanks for life. Give thanks.
Give thanks for life.
Give thanks. Get loose. Get loose. 1, 2. This is the part where everyone's breaking it down. Hey, hey.
City lights shine on me.
Shine.
Be the glow you wish to see. Yeah. City lights shine on me. Be the glow you wish to be. Yeah.
Get loose. The moon comes up and the stars fill the skies. Take one moment to give thanks for life. Cool. Mantra dance. So we have a couple more for y'all. Once again, I'm Kuf Knotz.
I'm Christine Elise.
Thank you for coming out and
Yes.
spending your Saturday evening with us.
For sure.
This next song is Mantra Dance. Yeah? Cool. Just breathe.
Let's build this community. Strengthen understanding and elevate. Power of affection, let the mind be free. Reaching deep and seeking true equality.
Inhale, it's breath control. Exhale from the depths of your soul. Inhale, this is breath control. Exhale from the depths of your soul. Breathe easy.
Let's build this community. Strengthen understanding and elevate. Power of affection, let the mind be free. Reaching deep and seeking true equality.
Inhale, this is breath control. Exhale from the depths of your soul. Inhale, this is breath control. Exhale from the depths of your soul. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, this is breath control. Exhale from the depths of your soul. Inhale, this is breath control. Exhale from the depths of your soul. As you can see, for this next album, we've been inspired by some 80s music. Gotta mix it up. Get free?
Get free.
Cool. So this is our last song. This is Get Free. This is this on? This is on no album.
Yeah. Maybe our next one.
Maybe our next. Yeah, we invite you all to get free. Free your soul, free your mind. Live free. Free. We speak in freedom, releasing those locked cells. Some choose the green and exhale when all else fail. I'm seeing peace through this journey of change. Experience is priceless, shows us new things, but so needed. We humble, believe me. Just searching and reading, I'm absorbing the teachings. Growing every day and passing jewels for free. Ha, get it, live it, love it. The blessing is so real. Trapped between these thoughts, running laps on hope's wheel. Knowing that tomorrow holds those dope thrills. Pushing here to Brooklyn, low valleys and big field. No matter where you live, your dreams a big deal. Be free, free, free.
Never gonna let my brothers by. Travel on and return to be alive as free. Never gonna let my brothers by. Travel on and return to be alive as.
Waking up early, fresh breeze and the room's lit. Glares out the window from the rays and it's so sick. Moment to be grateful for the fruits of this planet. Every day's another blessing, a lesson to cherish. Be at ease, it's peace how the clouds be spinning. Rotation is the motto, take a minute to listen. Every circle met, another cycle complete. The cycle it breed knowledge if you travel and see. Absorbing wisdom, teach the children. Respect the women, they hold the womb that carries life. Divine and so healing, defining our purpose, breaking free, no ceiling. Open atmosphere and amazing feeling. Be free, 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 free.
Never gonna let my brothers by. Travel on and return to be alive as free. Never gonna let my brothers by. Travel on and return to be alive as.
Be free, free, free.
Never gonna let my brothers by. Travel on and return to be alive as free. Never gonna let my brothers by. Travel on and return to be alive as.
Some love their cars, jewels, and wealth. The best love we found was love for self. If y'all feeling good and rocking with us, when I say self, you say love, self,
Love,
self,
love,
self,
love,
self,
love,
self. Cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really just feels like it flew by. As I mentioned earlier, we do have merch in the back, CDs, vinyls, cassettes. We also are selling tea.
Yeah.
So I'll let Christine tell the story because she was the brains behind it and thought about it and brought it into fruition.
Yeah, I was determined to not only, because our album's called Community, so not only make music with all these community musicians that were on the album, but to take it a step farther and collaborate with someone in our community. So a company called Tea for All in Lawrence, New Jersey, they agreed to collaborate with us, and they designed two herbal teas, and they listened to our album and made the teas to specifically go with those two songs. So it was really cool. So one's like a chamomile type, Mind's Journey, and then the other one is it actually turns out blue, and has more of like a bright, stay vibrant. So I was super excited about that.
Yeah. And it's called Unity.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah. That's why I'm here. We you know. Cool. So yeah, we have tea. And thank you for having us, man.
Yes,
it's always a
for
pleasure to be
sure.
here. Definitely.
We'll set the stage, and then we'll come back. We'll have a little chat, and then
Cool.
head over to
Cool.
the merch.
Sounds great.
Give us a couple minutes to set up the stage, and we'll do a Q&A. No, leave that. Leave that right there. check one. There we go. Check your mic, Christine.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
We're good. Just wait on the man there. You all right? You good?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. All right, let's hear it. So my first question, after the year and a half that we just went through, does New Days take on a new meaning?
For sure, 100%. It does. It definitely does. For me, at least, it's like it's one of those things where you write about situations. Sometimes you write about things that you've experienced, or you like write for that to happen. You know, like the power of thought and words. So when I wrote that, it was a mix of both, like really working on letting things go, which is very hard. So this year and a half that passed, it wasn't as hard to let go. I let it go easy, you know. But there was, you know, a lot of hard things to deal with within that time. So, and a lot of things that needed to be dealt with during that time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like, you know, my outlook is always try to pull the positives out of a negative situation. So I feel like I was definitely able to do that.
There was a couple of times during this past year and a half where I stumbled back into your music a lot. You know, there was a lot of times where I needed to kind of be lifted a bit.
That's a good thing.
You know,
Thank
which
you.
is a good thing. Were there times where you thought maybe you weren't going to get back out on the road?
Well, I think we never thought that, because if you totally drop the vision, then, you know, as low as we felt, or I felt during that time, we kept hope that there was a new day. But about 2 months, maybe 3 months, when everything shut down, we also shut down. I didn't play the harp, didn't play any music, completely just like, you know, hibernated and grounded in listening to the world, and didn't feel motivated to write anything. And then all of a sudden, all of these songs came. This huge album, this new album that we wrote has 18 songs on it.
Wow.
We almost had finished an album, like just at the cusp of finishing it before the pandemic. And when these songs came, we were like, no, let's put that aside. This is it. This is what's coming next.
Nice, nice. I want to talk about the underlying tracks that you used. Who composed?
So the tracks I make, it's still collaborative though, because we build it from the ground up. Like she might have an idea with her harp and she'll play it and I'll build around it, or I'll come up with a drum track and then she'll have a bass line in mind, or a melody in line, and then we just build it like that.
So you're actually doing all of that.
Yeah, and so that's one
It's
of the
incredible work. Man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's one of the
It's
things
incredible
that that came out of the being locked down. So before that, I didn't do any of our music. We worked with other producers. But during this downtime, it's something I've always wanted to do, and I had the time. So once we got over the initial wave of not doing anything, I sat and learned the programs and really studied.
and was able to put together some
Unbelievable work.
some new music.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff. Take me through the process of songwriting with the two of you. You know, I'm sure there's not a formula for it, but there's probably a process that you sort of follow a bit.
So usually one of us comes up with something first and then brings it to the other and says, I got this really cool verse. What are you going to put to it? You know?
And truth be told, most of our songs and the ones that we like the most are created in the car.
Yes.
Because we travel a lot. And so, yeah, a lot of ideas come in the car, and we'll just like, we'll have a melody or something recorded. We'll play it for 2 or 3 hours while we're in the car and just bounce ideas off of each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you actually write? Do you write on the harp, or do you?
So this is the inside scoop.
Yeah, that's what we want. We're digging into the inside scoop here.
So the songs that I play acoustic, I have a few more than what we played this evening. Those are written parts. There's a structure there that has a complete part. The other songs I improvise, and it's following Kuf's words. So I'm really intensely listening to his cadences and where the spaces are to follow. Similar to like how someone would put ad-libs on a track, like it's music that goes along with his phrases. So over time, there have become certain parts because we play them a lot and get comfortable and get in this groove. But for the most part, it does change a little bit for all the songs that are not just harp.
So there's a conversation going on between him and the
Definitely.
harp.
Yeah.
Which is a really interesting conversation because it's
Yes.
it's a real interesting conversation. And you're when you're following that back, that's probably
Yeah.
not something you've done.
No, not until this project. And it was I thought it would be a lot more challenging than it is, but
But she's really good.
she's really good. So the thing is, she has like a really good. She's good at repetitive sound, and for hip hop, that's what hip hop is. It's repetitive sound and you speaking over it, and she has like her rhythm is really good. So it was easy for me to follow, and so if it was like a whole lot of runs and this and that, then I would be lost.
Right.
But she has a really steady rhythm and pace, so it's a lot easier than I thought it would be.
It is till to this day, and I think I said it the first time I saw you. I actually thought it the day that I actually contacted you before you came here the first time. It's the most unique combination that I've ever heard. It's and you're almost playing the harp in a jazz kind of style. You know, it's a classical
Sure.
instrument, or it's traditionally
Yeah.
a classical instrument. I've heard a lot of people do different things with it. You know, there's an actual trivia question of, I think there were actually 4 songs that actually charted on the top 40 chart in history that had a harp, had a harp in it.
Well, we're going to be the next.
You're
No.
going to be the next one. But, you know, I know that, you know, definitely. This, I heard it in sound check, and we, you know, as a staff, we were talking about it during sound check that, wow, the new stuff is just
Thank you.
unbelievable.
Thank you.
Just really great and that you're doing this, you know, yourself is phenomenal, man. It's phenomenal.
Sure. Thank you.
new album out, new album coming out, new, probably another 38 songs you're gonna write on the way to Reading tomorrow. What's going on out there touring-wise and things like that? Where you're just getting back into it. Obviously, everybody is just getting back into it.
Yeah.
And so, what's on the horizon?
So it's been interesting because really it's day to day, because we have to watch the numbers and know what's going on, and some venues are canceling shows. And so it's really day to day. We don't. It's a very interesting spot in space where we're all in right now, because no one really knows, you know. So we just we keep a positive outlook and hope for the best, and just stay prepared for that. We put together though a record store tour.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah. What
killer
better
idea.
place to sell vinyl than a record shop?
Exactly,
You know?
yeah.
So we put that together, and that's the next thing we have going on. Yeah.
Nice. Urban Outfitters should, sponsor the tour. They
really
sell
should.
vinyl,
I
and
mean,
it's just absolutely perfect.
Can you reach out to
combo.
them for us?
I wish I could, man. I would. But it just seems to me that there's so many things out there that are just absolutely perfect for, getting behind what
for
you're
sure.
doing, man. It's just so positive.
One thing that Christine did, along with that, like reaching outside of stuff, she's creating music for a video game. And she did music for a documentary from someone in Lebanon, yeah.
Oh, wow,
So
cool.
yeah, it's cool. That was all born out of the lockdown too.
Yeah.
So it's a cool thing.
Do you have a publicist?
We don't. We
I
don't.
think you need to get a publicist.
Yeah, we actually had one. We had one lined up for this album. We hired like a radio team to push the album, and someone for PR, but she got a bit too busy, and we
Wow.
got left hanging. So we do it ourselves.
I deal with like a dozen or 24 publicists a
Right.
day, so
Right.
I'll
Well,
throw you some names out
please
there. 'Cause
do.
There's some
Please
people
do.
out there that would just eat this up, man.
Cool. Please do.
For sure. Yeah, I will reach out to you. There was another. I think was it Breathe.
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 Yes.
Tell me a bit about that. That struck me it struck me in a particular way tonight.
Breathe. So that was born in the car. Yeah, I think for me, the parts that I put together were really focused on breath control and breathing, because it's such an important part of life. I mean, in many ways. But so as a vocalist, you're always taught how important breathing is. When you're on stage, if you're dancing or moving around, like you lose your breath very easy.
Mm-hmm.
So you focus on that, and then also in like yoga and in meditating, the breath is very important. It's an entryway to inner calm, and so I felt like so the music's not doing that. The music's pretty, energetic and moving around. So I thought like kind of like the juxtapose to that. Like there's so much going on in the world, and there's a lot of noise. So it's important to just take a moment and breathe and concentrate on your breaths. And so for me, that's where that came from.
Is it difficult for you to stay above all of it?
For sure. For sure. I think that's why, like I said earlier, sometimes you write to bring things into fruition and to remind yourself. And so I think a lot of the positivity and uplifting things that we focus on is also not just to make music and get it out there, but to help us and remind us.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Yeah, we touched on that a little bit earlier, and I've always kind of wondered, writers like yourself, the way that you juxtapose writing from within and writing from the perspective of things that are happening around you, and that there's a push and pull with that. And you must obviously go through that yourself, a bit.
Yeah, one of the biggest things that I've learned from Kuf is to always stay authentic to what you're writing. That's something that he has always stayed true to through that I've known him and that stories that I've heard, where it's easy to change your message or change your writing based on like what you think people want to hear, or if someone says, hey, here's a lot of money, write this song, and then it just takes you down this path, and you look back and say, wait, that's not who I am, or that's not who I. So I think one thing that I value and I've learned from him is if you continue to be authentic in your message and your writing, it'll just come, and the people who are meant to hear it will also come.
Kuf, let me ask you one last question. Most of what you write is all really positive. It's all very uplifting. It's got a really, really great message. Is it hard to avoid the temptation to actually go at it from a different perspective? Do you ever want to write that song? Maybe you don't.
So yeah, I've definitely written that song a million times.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But so at some point there might be a point where I'll release music that is a different vibe. I still think it'll have the positivity in it. But yeah, maybe, so though I've written that song a million times and recorded it and have it, for me sometimes it feels like, there's enough hate, anger, division, negativity that is pushed on the daily, on the radio, on the television, just living, traveling.
Social media,
of course.
The biggest
of
offender
course.
of it all, yeah.
For sure. So, sometimes I just feel like there's no need to add to that. And people who are open and want to learn and want to participate in us as humans moving forward in a positive way. I think that necessarily writing something that is really harsh, or even if it's the truth, the hard truth, I just feel like there's different ways to approach those issues in a way that is open and inviting and non-judgmental to everyone, because we're all learning. Like, no one knows everything, and no one knows, and a lot of us, what we've learned, or what we know from being a product of your environment, may not always be what the truth is. So, and so you can't really bash or break down someone who doesn't know.
God, the world needs a big fucking dose of you right now. Man.
Yeah. So that's that's kind of my take on writing and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable, and I'm glad you were here tonight, and I'm glad I got to experience this again, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was the vibe I just really needed tonight. And
Cool. Thank you.
and I know there's a lot of people here that feel the same way. Man.
For sure.
Just kind of need this
For sure.
every once in a while. You need this dose of something out there that's not the the punching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. It's crazy. Like since we've been out on the road, like the roads are crazy.
Yeah. People swerve a lot.
People are swerving, man.
Yeah, everyone's
The
been
world's
locked down.
swerving
It's
right
like
now. I'll tell you, the world's on a big swerve right now.
Trying to get nowhere.
cool. Yeah, but thank you for having us. We appreciate it. And
Oh,
thank
man.
you all for being here.
Thank you all.
Beautiful.
All right, so Christine, I'm going to give you the honor. You look back there where the fan's blowing and the exit sign is, and you say, "Hey, Connor, roll credits."
Hey, Connor, roll credits.
Roll credits.